If there's one thing clear from the various accounts and reconstructions of Cleopatra, it's that her allure went far beyond her physical appearance. Cleopatra VII, the last queen of Egypt, has been a character of fascination and intrigue for centuries. Known for her intelligence, charm, and political acumen, she was a woman who made a significant mark in a world dominated by men. She was fluent in multiple languages, well-versed in politics, and an astute diplomat, traits that made her a formidable leader. However, the question of her physical appearance, specifically her beauty, has always been a topic of debate. Her true power lay in her intellect, her charm, and her political acumen. Cleopatra's ability to captivate and influence others was central to her rule. She managed to form alliances with two of the most powerful Romans of the time, first Julius Caesar and later Mark Antony, which were crucial for the maintenance of her power in Egypt. These alliances and the relationships she forged speak volumes about her charisma and ability to persuade. Documentation in the literature. One of the most enduring portrayals of Cleopatra is that of a woman of unparalleled beauty. This is a narrative that has been perpetuated by countless plays, movies, and novels, most notably William Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra. However, the historical texts present a somewhat different picture. Plutarch, a Greek biographer and essayist, made the earliest surviving description of Cleopatra in his work, Parallel Lives. Interestingly, he doesn't dwell on her physical appearance but emphasizes her charismatic persona and intellectual prowess. He notes that her actual beauty, it is said, was not in itself so remarkable, but the attraction of her person and the character that attended all she said or did were something bewitching. Cassius Dio, another Roman historian, also focused more on Cleopatra's persuasive abilities and personal charm than her physical attractiveness. These descriptions suggest that Cleopatra's allure was not based solely, or even primarily, on her looks. In contrast to the romanticized portrayals of Cleopatra, the extant artistic depictions and coinage of her profile provide a more realistic, albeit stylized representation of her appearance. Coins minted during Cleopatra's reign depict her with a prominent nose, a strong chin, and deep-set eyes. Some historians believe that these coins were a deliberate political statement, indicating Cleopatra's desire to be seen as equal to her male counterparts. Similarly, the few surviving statues and carvings of Cleopatra from the ancient world do not present an image of classical beauty. The Berlin Cleopatra, a painted limestone statue from the 1st century BC, shows her with a hooked nose and a stern expression. Modern reconstructions and their challenges. Modern reconstructions of Cleopatra's appearance are fraught with challenges, primarily due to a lack of reliable source material. The surviving depictions are few and often stylized, while the textual descriptions are vague and focus more on her charisma than her physical attributes. The portrayal of Cleopatra in modern media, particularly in films, has largely adhered to Western ideals of beauty. Elizabeth Taylor's depiction of Cleopatra in the 1963 movie is perhaps the most iconic example. This representation, though visually compelling, perpetuates the image of Cleopatra as a seductress and overshadows her political achievements and personal prowess. In recent years, forensic anthropologists and digital artists have used the coinage and artistic depictions as a basis for creating lifelike reconstructions of Cleopatra. However, these interpretations are largely speculative, as they rely on an artistic impression rather than definitive evidence. Furthermore, the idea of beauty is subjective and varies across different cultures and eras. What was considered beautiful in Ptolemaic Egypt might not align with modern standards of beauty. Therefore, judging Cleopatra's attractiveness by contemporary standards is a contentious and potentially anachronistic endeavor. The quest to understand what Cleopatra looked like and whether she was beautiful underscores our fascination with this legendary queen. However, it's clear that her allure transcended physical beauty. She was a woman of immense intellect, charisma, and political savvy. While it's interesting to speculate on her appearance, it's equally important to acknowledge and celebrate Cleopatra for her accomplishments as a ruler. After all, her influence has endured for over 2 millennia, a testament to her extraordinary life and legacy. It is this multifaceted allure, rather than her physical appearance, that truly defines Cleopatra's enduring appeal. Was Cleopatra beautiful? The answer largely depends on one's interpretation of the surviving evidence and one's understanding of beauty. Cleopatra may not have been the classical beauty portrayed in popular culture, but her charisma, intelligence, and political savvy were undoubtedly captivating. Perhaps it is this multidimensional allure that has made Cleopatra an enduring figure of fascination, proving that beauty is, indeed, more than skin deep.